Hey guys, Spotter here. We got another single player here for you in Clash of Clans. I totally forgot about these. I haven't been back to these in a while. This one's Rolling Terror, and it is number 47, and there's a giant bomb right at the entrance. And I'm going to pause it here. I'm just going to take a screenshot because I want to talk about a couple things. So we obviously have the high-level wizard towers and the two cannons right at the front, and just that one pathway leading in. Unfortunately, we have a high-level wall there, so we got to get through that. I have two wall breakers trained just to do that, but you'll see it's not very successful. You got to be really, really quick, and with that mortar and the two wizard towers going to town on your troops, it's pretty slim chances that your wall breakers will get through, okay? Then the other thing you have to worry about, there are a bunch of hidden Teslas inside the base, and there are a bunch of bombs, which is not really a consideration for us right now because we're not going to be going in there. But in between the two sets of walls in the back of the base and along the sides, behind the two front cannons, there are a bunch of the small bombs in back there, and there are two hidden Teslas at the very back of the base. So you'll see at the tail end of the attack that I bring in a couple groups of archers to take those two hidden Teslas out. All right? So I know in pretty much every other Goblin base, all the single-player stuff, we've gone with the sort of minimalist army. We're doing that here again. Again, we have 90 archers, we have 105 barbarians, we have two wall breakers, but we're bringing in this time around because these ones are getting tough. These last four are probably, well, obviously the toughest out of all 50, but we're bringing in my Barbarian King, and we've got 3 lightning spells. So we're going to continue with the attack here in a second, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack this base a second time. We do fairly well with the lightning spells. I'm going to try and attack it again without using the lightning spells. We're still going to use the Barbarian King, and obviously it's a big advantage when we're using so many barbarians because his Iron Fist is going to rage not only himself but also all the barbarians that are within that radius of his little rage spell, the Barbarian Rage spell, all right? So let's carry on with the attack here. We're going to bring down the lightning spells to the right and to the left of that mortar. The mortar will get taken out, and then we're going to use the third one at the top. Because that wizard tower is the most damage, we're going to use it up at the top by that cannon and try and get some damage on the cannon as well. We almost take out that wizard tower, so that's pretty good. And then we're going to bring in a big group of barbarians, a bunch of archers to help take out the wizard towers and the cannons. And then we're going to bring in our Barbarian King. I tried to bring in the two wall breakers, and they didn't make it. So our Barbarian King is going to help out here. And again, just inducing rage in all the barbarians. We easily take this out. As soon as those hidden Teslas in the back, there's one. The other one, there's the second one that popped up. Then we're going to bring in a group of archers. You know, the Teslas turn directly to our archers to try and take them out, but we have enough of them remaining in order to take out those two hidden Teslas. So we did fairly well. I mean, we used 106 barbarians, 90 archers, a couple of wall breakers, and 3 lightning spells, and that's still, I think, we're probably just over 100,000, in and around 100,000 elixir, and our reward is 500,000 gold, 500,000 elixir. I had previously attacked the base and gotten all the resources just because I wanted them for upgrading my walls, but that's the way it worked out. Pretty easy when you obviously are using additional resources, additional attacks with the spells and the Barbarian King. Okay, so we're going to do it again without using the spells this time, but with using the Barbarian King, and let's see how we do. All right, here we are. We're going to attack again. This time, like I mentioned, we're not going to use any lightning spells, but we are going to use our Barbarian King. He definitely helps. He obviously definitely helps with those barbarians and raging them and just doing a lot of damage, especially at the start to take out those wizard towers. All right, so here we go. We're bringing in the barbarians. We've got a bunch of archers. There's the Barbarian King, and while he's raged, trying to bring in those additional barbarians to help out. Now, I did send in the wall breakers. The wall breakers actually made it through. Again, sometimes you can get very, very lucky, but there have been a lot of times that I've tried this without the Barbarian King at all, and possibly even sending them in a little bit too early, but they never seem to make it through. And without the Barbarian King to help, they generally have a hard time making it through that inside wall. So we took out the 2 hidden Teslas at the back, and we do have quite a few archers left. Obviously, the barbarians are almost done, but those archers are going to finish off that last cannon, and there you go. So much less costly from a resource perspective. I think we're talking about, what, 10,600 plus, what, 18,000? So we're talking about 28,000 elixir to take that base for 500,000 gold and 500,000 elixir. So that was Rolling Thunder. We should try and finish off the remaining 3 single-player maps, Goblin bases here very, very soon on NGT Mobile Gaming. So stick around, guys. We'll be back. Hope it helps. And Rolling Terror, baby. I wish they'd come up with more single-player bases. Come on, seriously. Supercell, update time. Spider out.